Mad Soccer in the house with yours truly, Cisco Aguirre Jr. Remember, Mad Soccer every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Channel 57, RCN 85. If you are outside of Manhattan and you got a computer, check it out. MNN.org, MNN.org at the time the show is being aired. Okie dokie? Alright. Also, if you want to call me, get in contact with me. If you want to even come on the show, 212-491-4557. Call me, 212-491-4557. Or you can email me, madcisco52 at yahoo.com, madcisco52 at yahoo.com. Shout-outs, shout-outs, shout-outs. Papa, the Subway Sandwich Man from 140th from Broadway. Africa is calling you. Yeah, Toto on the roundest shots. Toto, call me. Call me, Toto. I'm looking for a bartender's job, and everybody else is watching. I'm looking for a bartending job. If you hire me as a bartender, I will mention your establishment on this show. Please, please, hire me as a bartender. Remember, call me 212-491-4557 or email me madcisco52 at yahoo.com. madcisco52 at yahoo.com. Alright, looking for a bartender job. Also, Laverne, the school crossing guard at 145th Street. How you doing, baby? Also, Brian Montoya, Mike and Rachel of West 105th Street, Columbus. The locksmith from the Lower East Side, lock it up with the master lock. Ralphie Vincente, I'm talking to you. Also, don't be cool to a heart that's new. I'm talking about you, Elvis, and Washington Heights, and all your Dominican dandies up there. Also, Danny and DC of Harlem, the garden spot of New York City. ¿Qué pasa? Hector of 145th Street. Lola, la 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 Lola, yeah, you Lola, and your crazy boyfriend who's a crazy soccer fan. Raul of Bleecker Street. The other Raul that I met in the bus, talking about the U.S. national team. I'll get to that in a little while. Also from Act 2 Studios, graphic designers, Stuart and Tony, big fans of West Ham, the Hammers, West Ham United. Big fans of West Ham United. But what happened? Last week you lost to Wigan, 2-1. What happened, boys? You lost. But don't worry, you'll be back. I'm just busting little chops. Me being a Tottenham Hotspur fan, and there's a big rivalry between West Ham and Tottenham Hotspur, and that's for you. You, the non-soccer fan. Also, all you crazy cats, if you want to see a soccer game and a bar establishment, there's only one place you got to go in New York City over on 3rd Avenue and 11th Street. I'm talking about Nevada Smith's. It is unbelievable. Champions League. They got domestic league. They got them all. They show all games, upstairs and downstairs. You got to check out Nevada Smith's, man. Unbelievable. And last but not least, Caesar! King Caesar of 145th Street and all you crazy cats at the Upper Manhattan Mental Health Center. You're not crazy. Just un poquito loco. English interpretation, just a little crazy. Oh man, Champions League. Group stages are over. But before that, Jürgen Klinsmann, the German international, former coach of Germany in the World Cup 2006, the top man on the list to head the U.S. national team of men, has taken away his name from consideration of coaching. I repeat, he has taken out his name. They were just about to announce it. Sunil Gulati, head of U.S. Soccer Federation. They agreed on everything, but not everything. What do I think it comes down to? From what my sources have told me? Money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. Money. That's That's what I think. Now, I could be wrong on this. But here's the thing I don't understand. They're putting in Bob Bradley, former Metro Stars coach, Bob Bradley, who I would pick as the next coach. Besides Klinsmann, it will be either Bob Bradley or current coach of DC United, Peter Nowak. Bob Bradley did a fantastic job with Chivas USA, taking them from nowhere 2 years ago to the playoffs. And had a pretty decent playoff also, may I add. And also, just before he took the interim job of U.S. national team coach, he helped to sign Amaro Guevara from the Red Bulls. Amaro Guevara is no longer with the Red Bulls, if you didn't know it or not. Because Bruce Arena's cleaning house and he's getting players. More info on that at another time. But here's the thing. He's going to be interim coach, but then Sunil Gulati, head of the United States Soccer Federation, in May is supposed to get another coach. A top name coach. You know, if you're going to, look, if you're going to name the guy a coach, if you're going to, enough with this interim coach garbage. You got to name him either he's a coach or he's not a coach. They're hanging from a wire. They're hanging him from a wire. The guy has proven himself. Even though the black mark he had was with the Metro Stars, but then, well, no matter who coached that team, it was like nothing but chaos over there. The most snake pit team in soccer, or in any sport, definitely has to be the Metro Stars, and now the Red Bulls. But throwing that aside, the recent success that Bob Bradley had with Chivas USA, he should be named permanent coach. That's what I think. He should have been named permanent coach. Not this interim and dangle him in the wind. Now, he could be the permanent coach. All right? Because in February, the U.S. national team will play its first games since the World Cup. Exhibition games against Denmark, which should be good, and Mexico. El Tri. The Tricolors of Mexico. Both of those games will be in February. Sunil Gulati, before you name a new head coach, let's check out, see what Bob Bradley could do. If they look real good, hire him as permanent coach. Hire him as a permanent coach. I mean, come on with this interim coach crap. Come on, man. You know? After Jurgen Klinsmann, and check this out, Jurgen Klinsmann might change his mind if Sunil Gulati is going to name somebody else. So, it's not completely dead with Jurgen Klinsmann. Understand that. So keep your eye on what's happening with the United States Soccer Federation with the men's U.S. national team. Keep your eye on that. We'll see what happens with that. Champions League! Champions League! Da-da-da-da! On Tuesday, December 5th and Wednesday, December 6th were the last games of the stages. We start with Group A. Hey! We start with Group A. You know who's in Group A. The Blues of Chelsea from Stamford Bridge, London, and Barcelona. The big game was at Nou Camp Tuesday, December 5th. Werder Bremen with 10 points. Okay? Werder Bremen with 10 points. Barcelona with 8. Must win for Barcelona. And what was the result of that game? Barca! Barca! Barca, baby! Barca, baby! Barcelona 2. Werder Bremen 0. Goals by Ronaldinho. Now, if you saw, the game was on ESPN 2. Okay? Ronaldinho on a free kick. I don't know how he did it. He skipped the ball on the ground. And it went right through the wall and got into the net. I couldn't believe how he pulled that. This kid, unbelievable. Unbelievable, it's Ronaldinho. I mean, you know, he's insane, man. Insane. Ida Johnson off a pass from Ludovic Juili, whatever which way you want to pronounce his name. Nice passes. The score could have easily been 3-4 nothing. They had their chances. Well, the Bremen had chances also. One ball hit the top of the crossbar. It was sinking down, hit the crossbar, came down. Victor Valdez saved it. Werder Bremen didn't play bad. They played pretty decently. But it was all Barcelona. They were just passed. They looked like an attacking, beautiful team. That's the way soccer's supposed to be played. The way Barcelona played that game on Tuesday, December 5th. So Barca is going on to the knockout stage of the round of 16. Chelsea, of course, beating Levski Sofia 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. They won the group. Now the drawing of who plays who will happen on the 15th. Okay? On the 15th, which, as this show is being shown, will be tomorrow, because this is being taped on Saturday, December 9th. 06. Years almost up. Unbelievable, huh? So Barca wins 2-0. Chelsea wins 2-0 over Levski Sofia of Bulgaria. So Chelsea with 13. Barca, as they call Barcelona, Barca with 11. Werder Bremen with 10. And the third place teams in each group go on to the UEFA Cup. Okay? So Werder Bremen's going to the UEFA Cup with 10 points. Levski Sofia, no points. Goodbye. Group B, Bayern Munich at home against Inter Milan. Inter Milan, my favorite team in Italy, Inter Milan. And this was going for more or less who's going to win the group. Well, Bayern Munich won the group 1-1 tie with Inter Milan. Roy Mackay scored in the 62nd minute. Bayern Munich was winning, but at injury time, 90th plus minute, Patrick Vieira slided it home, hit the top of the net. So that tied it up. But Bayern Munich wins the group with 12 points. Inter Milan with 10. Spartak Moscow with 5. And Sporting Lisbon with 5 points. So Spartak Moscow will go on to the UEFA Cup. Third place teams in each group go to the UEFA Cup. Going on to Group C. Big surprise. Big surprise. In PSV Eindhoven, Bordeaux of France, Le Ligue, Wiri, defeated PSV Eindhoven of the Netherlands, one of the top teams in the Dutch Eredivisie. That's what they call the Dutch League, the Dutch Eredivisie. You watch this show, you learn. For you, yeah, you, the non-soccer fan who is curious about the beautiful game. Listen and learn. So Bordeaux wins 3-1. There were 3 goals in the first 40th minutes for Bordeaux. Alright? The other game in Group C, Galatasaray defeated Liverpool 3-2. Robbie Fowler for Liverpool had 2 goals of the boys of Anfield. So Liverpool will go on to the next round. PSV Eindhoven has 10 points. They're going to the next round. And Bordeaux with 7. With that win over PSV Eindhoven secures them of going to the UEFA Cup. And Galatasaray with 4 points. Going on to Group D. Roma, the team with Francesco Totti, defeated Valencia, a very injury-riddled Valencia, 1-0. And the own goal was the lonely goal for Roma was scored by Christian Parucci, Italian international, in the 13th minute. That's all she wrote there. So Roma goes on to round of 16. Also Olympiacos at home against Shakhtar Donetsk of the Ukraine. Olympiacos, for all you Greek fans out there, one of the favorite teams in Greece, besides AEK Athens. They tied 1-1. So Valencia goes on with 13 points. Roma goes on with 10. Shakhtar Donetsk goes to the UEFA Cup with 6 points. And Olympiacos, goodbye. They stay home. They have 3 points. Group E. Dynamo Kiev tied Real Madrid 2-2. This game was in the Ukraine, in Kiev. Alright? Dynamo Kiev was winning the game 2-0. 2 goals by Maxim Shakshik. Maxim Shakshik. In the 13th, 27th minute, they were going crazy in Kiev, beating the Galacticos, the nickname of the mighty Real Madrid. But then, who scores 2 goals in the end of the game? Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Yeah, the fat one that everybody's calling fatty. Ronaldo scored not once but twice. 88th minute to make it 2-1, and in the 86th minute make it 2-1. 88th minute penalty kick, tied up 2-2. Also, it could have been easily 3-2 for Real Madrid, but David Beckham, Spice Boy Beckham, hit the post in the 53rd minute. So 2-2, Dynamo Kiev at home against Real Madrid. The other game, the group winner, Lyon, Olympique Lyon of France, tying Steaua Bucharest 1-1. And the lone goal for Lyon was scored by Alou Diarra off a header of a corner kick. And for Steaua Bucharest, Nikolai Dika scored in the 2nd minute. So Steaua Bucharest was leading, but 10 minutes later, Lyon tied it up. So in Group E, Lyon goes out to the round of 16. Real Madrid second, surprisingly. Everybody figured Real Madrid would win that group. But no, Lyon gave them a big surprise. Steaua Bucharest will go to the UEFA Cup with 5 points, and Dynamo Kiev, bye-bye. Group F, FC Copenhagen, in Copenhagen, Denmark, defeating Celtic 3-1. Big surprise right there, big surprise. I guess Celtic, they figured they had it locked up. They didn't really go for an all-out effort from what I understand. But still, a very surprising loss for Celtic, you know. And Man United, at home in Old Trafford, defeating Benfica 3-1. No, Wayne Rooney did not score. I repeat, Wayne Rooney, the young English international, the fireball that he is, did not score. But he went through a rough time in this game. Benfica opened up the scoring, putting a little fear in the Red Devils fans. Simao scored in the 23rd minute, made it 1-0 Benfica. But then, in the second half, the Serbian Nemanja Vidic, Ryan Giggs, a legend in Manchester United history, and Louis Saha, French international, all 3 scored. That's all she wrote. So Manchester United wins the group with 12 points. Celtic goes out with 9 points. Benfica and FC Copenhagen both had 7 points each, but Benfica goes out to the UEFA Cup because of goal differential. Okay? So Benfica will go on to UEFA Cup. Group G. Remember I told you last week, CSKA Moscow had a chance if they beat Hamburg in Hamburg, and either Porto or Arsenal loses, CSKA Moscow could have gone out to the Champions League. But you know what happened? Hamburg beat them! Hamburg beat them! The boys of the German Bundesliga, Hamburg, defeated CSKA Moscow 3-2. Now check this out. First, Ivica Olic for CSKA Moscow scored 1-0, looking good. But then Hamburg came back. Besat Berisa of Hamburg scored in the 28th minute. About 5 minutes later, 1-1. And then Yuri Zhirkov of CSKA Moscow scored. That was in the 65th minute, 2-1. But no, Hamburg came back in the 84th minute. Rafael van der Vaart scored to make it 2-2. And then the backstabber, a substitution, Boubacar Sanogo. I repeat, Boubacar Sanogo scored the 90th minute. That's all she wrote. Hamburg upset CSKA Moscow 3-2. And then Porto and Arsenal in Porto, Portugal, zip draw. Arsenal, what's up, man? You ain't scoring goals like you used to, huh? Too many games? English Premier League, Champions League, also League Championship and FA Cup. Well, you better get ready for the round of 16. The Arsenal won the round of 16 with 11. Porto came in second with 11. Now, if CSKA Moscow would have beaten Hamburg, all three teams would have had 11 points. But with the goal differential, CSKA Moscow would still come in third place. So it really didn't matter, okay, because the Arsenal had 7-4, 3 against. Porto had 9 goals for, 4 against, and CSKA Moscow 4 goals for, 4 and 5 against. So they would still wind up in third place, which they did with 8 points, and they will go on to the UEFA Cup. And Hamburg, very disappointing as a German Bundesliga team. 3 points, goodbye. Also, and the last but not least, Group H, AC Milan at home, losing to Lille 2-0. Whoa! 5 guys were injured for AC Milan, but still, Coach Carlo Ancelotti from Milan said, it's bad enough we lose, but the way we lost, that was a disgrace. A lot of AC Milan fans in San Siro will say the same thing. Like I said, 5 players were injured. And Anderlecht at home tying AEK Athens 2-2. So here's the thing. AC Milan with 10, Lille with 9, AEK Athens with 8 points. If AEK Athens would have beaten Anderlecht, Lille would have gone to the UEFA Cup, and AEK Athens would have gone to the next round of 16. But no, Anderlecht tied them. So, AEK Athens goes to the UEFA Cup. Lille, surprisingly, Lille of France will go on to the round of 16. Unbelievable. That's Champions League for you. Okay? So the 15th of Friday, the 15th, like I said, tomorrow, as this show is being shown, will be the draw for the round of 16. Remember, the teams that won the group will play a team that came in second place. Remember, the teams that won the group, I'll repeat them again, AC Milan, Arsenal, Man United, Lyon, Valencia, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea all won their group, so they will play a team that came in second place. It's interesting to see, being Barcelona came in second, who they will play. I predict they will play an English team. 5 British teams, including Celtic, have gone on to the round of 16. The Big Four: Chelsea, Man U, Arsenal, and the boys of Anfield. And you'll never walk alone. That's right, Liverpool, along with Celtic. 5 of them going on. Okay? So there we go with that. Champions League. Also, look, what else can I say? Oh, congratulations, college soccer. Okay? University of California, Santa Barbara defeated UCLA 2-1, and they have won their second NCAA title. Congratulations to UC Santa Barbara. And the Tar Heels of North Carolina on the women's side won their championship. They have won 18 championships. They defeated Notre Dame, who was surprising on both the men's and the women's side. So 18 championships, including when Bruce Arena used to coach the women's team. Incorrect. He coached the men's team in Virginia. No. Anson Durant, the coach. My mistake. So congratulations to the Tar Heels of North Carolina. Also, ABC and ESPN get the rights for Euro 2008. So Euro 2008 European Championships will be shown on ABC and ESPN. Also, keep your eye, June 2007, the big throwdown, Brazil, Italy. Brazil, Italy. June of 2007, Brazil, Italy. It's in the works. It's going to happen. But what they should do, if it was up to me, make it a doubleheader. You know what you do? You open it up with a Major League Soccer game. Now you listen to me, Major League Soccer, listen to this. Red Bulls against DC United. Red Bulls against DC United, the first game. Second game, Brazil, Italy. Italy, Brazil. That's what you should do. That's the way you promote soccer in this country. Have a doubleheader. Do they have doubleheaders in baseball? No. They used to. They don't anymore. Why? Cuba Cash. They want the money. And if they do have a doubleheader, they have one game in the afternoon and one game at night. What kind of nonsense is that? Major League Soccer. Have it 2 games. Red Bulls, DC United, Brazil, Italy. That would be the monster day of soccer of all monster days in Giant Stadium. Tickets will probably go for $1,000. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, man. Okay. And, well, that's just about it for now. Remember, Mad Soccer, every Thursday, 7:30, Channel 57, RCN 85. Remember, I'm looking for a bartender job, so call me up. 212-491-4557 if you want me to bartend at your establishment, or email me, madcisco52@yahoo.com. Remember, whatever they say, whatever they do, it's the greatest game in the world!